Like, share, subscribe, hit the super chat on the way in. Look, Mr. Z is going to try to be out of here in no time. I'm not even going to put a time limit on it. I'm just, we're in and out. Okay. So Mr. Johnny Come Lately. So Mr. Z will be that Johnny Come Lately. Angry Man, I'm not going to accuse you of lying, but I am going to say your argument falls flat when Myron would be one of the Johnny Come Lately guys that MTR is. Angry Man, you can make these arguments against Kevin. That's what if Kevin is an elder and you're an elder, I completely I'll sit back. Other brothers will sit back and we'll have you present your case. That's perfectly okay. This is a reckless streams. Reckless streams. Don't put it in the comments. Angry Man, you can make these arguments. You had that relationship with Kevin that dissolved. But Myron making that argument is coming from a salty place. Okay, Kevin didn't put y'all on, and now y'all feel that Kevin is gone, and what he could have been spreading the wealth, and he didn't spread the wealth, and you feel salty about that. Okay, cool. Angry Man, it's really frightening, to be honest with you, when people start doing the whole "you can't shame me" stuff. Y'all shaming tactics don't work over here. All right, huh? Angry Man, everything you're levying at MTR about not knowing the history, not knowing this, not knowing. If Kevin was alive, he could literally turn around and say the same thing about Myron. You weren't the one making the argument. You could make that argument. Everything you said, I can hear that. I appreciate it. I hear you. Why is Myron talking though? You know the Hell Hitler salute guy. No, 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 no. We ain't gonna. What about the message? Nope, 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 nope. The messenger. I hear you, angry man. I hear you. Mr. Zia beat out Johnny come lately. I'm not saying you lying. I heard my own stuff coming out of Kevin Samuel's mouth. What that mean? Why is Myron talking? The reason why Kevin maybe didn't elevate you, angry man, is different than why he didn't elevate Myron, and you know that. And you know that. Whatever issues you and Kevin had, okay. I'm gonna say what I said earlier. Myron was supposed to be elevated by Kevin. Myron, look at Myron now. Myron can't stay on a platform. Angry, angry man. I hear you, brother. I hear you. I get it. And you make a sound argument. Myron, though, you're rubbing elbows with the likes of Myron, angry man. Do you not appreciate how this ends? You're supposed to be my elder. I'm the one who's supposed to be trying to associate with Myron, and you being like, whoa, 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 Z, I don't know. I don't know. Fine. You let Myron throw Kevin under the bus in front of the white guys. Not you, angry man. You have a leg to stand on. Myron. Everything you said about the Johnny come latelys and not knowing the history and who put who on, and Kevin could literally say the same thing if he was alive about Myron. That's who you're associating with right now. Also, angry man, this is years later when you said the y'all don't let nobody rest. Angry man, everybody brings up everyone that's unalive that said or did something profound name. We still talking about Julius Caesar. We're still talking about Rome. We're still talking about Egypt and Greece. We're still talking about Genghis Khan, the Great Wall of China. We're still talking about the seven wonders of the world. Angry, what is your argument there? Huh? We're still talking about the ancient Mayan ruins and was there a real Atlantis? Did Atlantis really exist? What was Genghis Khan grandson named Kublai Khan or whatever? We still talking about that. Huh? We're still talking about Carthage. What's the argument here? Mansa Musa and whatnot. What? King Kamehameha out of Hawaii. We're still talking about that. What? I don't understand. What's the argument here? We don't let niggas. We don't let nobody rest. What? Angry man, you still feel a certain way that Kevin got on and he didn't put you on, and there's a reason for that. Okay, we hear you. And now that he's passed, you feel like the black manosphere is destroyed. We hear you. We hear you. There's no more black manosphere because everyone put their eggs in one basket. Everybody was afraid of Kevin, or everybody was trying to get on, so nobody wanted to offend Kevin. Possible. I don't know how true that is. For some, obviously it's true. For all, mm, most, I don't know. Angry man, as an elder, yeah, oh, I hear you. The shaming tactics don't work on you, Mr. Z. Don't care nothing about that. I'm walking around with the shaming stick. You're an elder. Your whole argument was that you were one of the founding members of the Black Manosphere. You and Kevin had private conversations. Y'all were cool. Y'all had each other number. When he got on, he didn't. He used some of your rhetoric and talking points and concepts, and he didn't even cite you. He didn't even quote you. He didn't say your. Well, he quoted you, but he didn't say your name or any of that. That's your argument. Okay. And now that he's gone, the Black Manosphere is dead. That's your argument. Even though you're sitting at 700 and some odd thousand subscribers, but your argument is that the Black Manosphere is dead. That's your argument. Then why is it coming out of Myron's mouth? Uh-oh. Why is it coming out of the dweeb's mouth, angry man? You can make that argument as an elder, as Kevin's contemporary. Why is it coming out of Myron's mouth? Your argument about MTR or towards MTR is the same argument we can levy at Myron. Literally. Huh? Angry man, do you not see who Myron is? Angry man, did you not see your face on that stream? You said you sat there, and well, I'm not talking about the same stream. I'm talking about the stream where you just covered everything. I'll put the link in the description afterward. Fine, but you're saying how when Myron was going off, you sat there quiet. Yeah, angry man. If anyone, I'm not even saying that you should have, but if anyone was supposed to present this, why not you? Why Myron? Number one. Number two, are you sure you want to do this in front of the white guys? You yourselves pretty much said y'all started this because there were conversations we needed to have separately as black people, as black men. But Myron is over here throwing a black man under the bus in front of the white guys. A dead black man. He's throwing a dead black man under the bus in front of the white guys. In front of you, angry man. In front of you. That's supposed to be one of your Kevin's one of your contemporaries. You have the weirdo little homie throwing him under the bus. Angry man, aren't you the one who advocate for checks and balances? This is your lane. Myron, it's okay that Myron does this? Huh? I, I hear you, angry man. This as an elder. I don't know, brother. I listen to you. I listen to. I couldn't barely finish the show. I got maybe 55, 60% through the stream that he did. I'll link it. It's on Rumble. Angry man, I hear you. I appreciate what you're saying. I can and I can understand the frustration of being one of the people that came up with certain terms and words and whatnot, and to see Kevin, who you disagree with on certain things, get the notoriety and then pass before he was going to spread it out if he ever was going to do it. I understand. Myron, though, angry man. Angry man, do you not appreciate why Mr. Z keeps on bringing up Myron and why I keep on looking at Myron sideways? Do you not appreciate who you in bed with right now? Angry man. Myron worked for what, Homeland Security? Angry man, he literally worked for the U.S. government. Angry man, do you see who you're associating with? Dude literally he does. His issue with black people may not, at least from the outside it's looking like, may not be the same issue you have, angry man. Huh? Just saying. Angry man, I hear you. I can appreciate what you're saying, right? You brought up the names. You mentioned Black Manosphere 1.0, 2.0, who and yeah, Mr. Z was there. If you recall, I was in the panel when you told BGS, go to sleep, old Negro, go to sleep. I was there. I wasn't in the chat. I was on the panel. Mr. Z was there. Me and you had a little bit of back and forth. Angry man, I was there. I wasn't there from the very beginning of the Black Manosphere. Although Mr. Z was, I was listening to Doug Tisha. I was listening to Sarge Willie Pete. I frequented Tommy Sotomayor's channel. Mr. Z was around. Y'all just didn't know who Z was. I was there when Jason Black used to frequent Tommy Sotomayor's channel. Huh? All of that. Huh? I was there when BGS first came on the YouTube, when he first got onto YouTube. I'll be mentioning the things to BGS that he don't even remember. Huh? So, angry man, I hear you. Talking about I was there. I was there when Sarge Willie Pete and Avenue Rants went back and forth. Huh? When we still used to, and still when I type in Dr. T Hassan Johnson, I don't type in Dr. T Hassan Johnson in my search bar. I type in the Onyx report. Huh? And I don't even got to type it in because it's already, Mr. Zeben, obviously. Huh? I hear you, angry man. Brother, now that you've made this argument and you made it public in front of the white guys, or you let Myron make it hyper public in front of the white guys, oh, can we move in a different direction now? Or we're gonna keep on harping on this and talk about how dead the Black Manosphere is, even though you have 700 and some odd thousand subscribers. Huh? Oh man. And yeah, Mister, like I said, I was there for the falling out between you and BGS. You could call Z Johnny Come Lately. You could say that about MTR, but you're literally sitting next to, or at least allowing a Johnny Come Lately to throw Kevin under the bus. You're literally doing that. You're allowing a Johnny Come Lately, and not only that, you could say what you want about MTR. You think you won't see MTR walking around here with KKK hoodies and doing the Hell Hitler salute and calling Negroes the N word with the hard ER? being very dismissive about what is it about black people? They're so hyper aggressive and mean and dismissive of other black people. Boy, the way y'all are so dismissive of other black people. It's sickening. Nearly 40 years of Z's life, and I don't see y'all pull that with whites or Latinos. Yeah, y'all be a little mean and snarky and rude to them sometimes, but the straight dismissiveness, the shut up, Negro, I don't gotta hear what you gotta say. You're just a Negro. That whole attitude and spirit and demeanor, y'all don't got that for non-black folks. There's a certain anger and rage and resentment that black people have towards other black people. Like y'all mad at them that y'all black. I see it with entertainers. I see it with black politicians. I see it with black content creators. You see it on the streets around other black people. It's just this pure shut the hell. You just a Negro. Your opinion don't matter. You can't shame me. Angry man, you sit that. Well, black people love telling black people what they can't do. You can't shame me. You can't tell me nothing. And who the hell are you? Man, I hear you, angry man. I get it. I was here for the back and forth between you and Kevin about suits. I understood your argument actually. And Mr. Z likes to dress up and be dapper. And Mr. Z was a whole dandy out here for the longest. My current career and job doesn't necessarily allow it, but Mr. Z was out here. Huh? I get your argument, angry man, but brother, Myron, you know what? Like I said, my "I told you so" game is impeccable. Mr. Z's just gonna have to sit back, let that plane crash, and then be like, "Well, I told y'all, look who y'all have flying in the goddamn plane." Huh? Just saying. So, this is my response to Angry Man and the Johnny Come Lately comment that he made, and he's right. And Mr. Z is definitely a Johnny Come Lately, no pun, right? I get his argument. It makes more sense to Z now, right? I understand what he's saying more now. With that, Angry Man, you're sitting at 700 and some odd thousand subscribers. Kevin's been dead for how many years? Angry Man, look how far you're willing to go to kick up dust on Kevin. You said we don't let anybody rest. The black community don't let anybody rest. Angry Man, no one lets their greats rest. We speak about Kevin like he's a god. Who's speaking about Kevin like he's a god? Because people quote him or bring up a video that he did or an interview that he did or a conversation he had with some woman and he put her in her place or he showed her something or got her to think about something in a different way. That mean we see him as a god? Mr. Z engages in the hyperbole, but goddamn. Huh? Angry Man, look how far you're willing to go. What person do we not recite or speak about? But notable in human history. We still talk about Emotep. Goddamn. How long ago was that? Thousands of years ago. Huh? The story of Gilgamesh. Thousands of years ago. The Odyssey. We look, man. We are speaking about things from hundreds and thousands of years ago. We're reenacting events from hundreds and thousands of years ago. Angry Man, we're mentioning people from hundreds and thousands of years ago, centuries and millennia ago. It's nothing new. Kevin's just on the pantheon of influential men. And the Black Manosphere is not dead because people's channels aren't blowing the hell up. Is the White Manosphere blowing the hell up right now? Kevin passed. Y'all already seen. Angry Man, did you forget that Mark Zuckerberg and them admitted that they're throttling people? YouTube low-key admitted that. You saw that how Hillary Clinton and them were advocating for this kind of censorship on the internet. You saw them admit that they're trying to push quote unquote more safer men or guide young men a particular way with these different type of masculine figures, a different type of Angry Man. They admitted that. You thought we were gonna blow up? No, they saw Kevin, they saw Andrew Tate, right? They saw them. They saw just pearly things, and they went around, went about creating the mechanisms to throttle that. You know this. We have the articles. They admitted it. Whose channel was going to blow up? Especially Black. Whose channel was going to blow up? Angry Man, you're sitting at 7 something. FD Signify, Angry Man, FD Signifier, he literally admitted that when Kevin passed, he knew he had to make a jump now to influence the young black men a particular direction. And he got the ears of PhDs. He's listening to them and he's talking to them. You don't know how high up that goes. And we were supposed to blow up. People's channels are still growing, super small. We understand. Mr. Z's channel actually started growing a little quicker over the past few months. You could thank all of the internet, social media people being scared of Trump for that. But Angry Man, that's been the environment. Angry Man, either Z is wrong or Z is right. Huh? Angry Man, you said everything you said about the history of the Black Manosphere and how you had um Kevin Samuels' private number and y'all would have conversations and he gave you suggestions about the camera and whatnot, and that's great. What does that have to do with Myron throwing Kevin Samuels under the bus in front of the white guys? If anyone should have been doing it, it should have been you. Myron is a Johnny come lately. Myron is, and Myron is a straight up super coon. Do you not see that, Angry Man? How, okay, my question. Okay, you know what? Fine, Angry Man. I'm making accusations. Cool. Not for me. For yourself. Give yourself a line that if Myron cross it, you can't rock with him no more concerning black people and black men. And see if he ain't even crossed it already. Ooh, goddamn. I mean, the dude did the whole Hell Hitler salute with the KKK hoodie. I mean, if that's not the line, Angry Man, is there a person that for you it's not, well, not you, anyone but you, not you? Because if you let Myron do this, then who's the person where you're like, okay, you know what, not you? We'll have somebody be the messenger, but not you. Or is that it? Does it have to be somebody that slights you personally? Ooh, goddamn, Z. Angry Man, you're an elder. You're a founding member. You said this to us often. As a founding member, you just gonna let Myron throw Kevin Samuels under the bus? I don't care whether Myron was right or wrong. Why is it Myron and not you or another elder? Marvin was right about what he said. First off, really? Okay, even if he was, what gives Myron the right? Ooh, goddamn, Z. Angry Man, what gives Myron the right? You're literally checking MTR, and well, I guess if Z's too small, so you probably don't even acknowledge what I'm saying, but okay, fine. You're literally checking MTR for getting out of his lane, and Myron's not getting out of his lane? You're checking MTR for talking to an elder and a founding member of the Black Manosphere. Crazy. MTR speaking to you. You don't see the problem here with Myron? Huh? I don't know what else to say, y'all. So on that note, look, like I told y'all, this wasn't gonna be too long of a stream. Shout out to you, Angry Man. You know, I think this is way bigger than just that, Angry Man. To be honest with you, brother. I think, yeah, Kevin got on. He didn't mention you. There's reasons for that. You could have really went in. I hear you. I heard what you said. I heard you, brother. I heard you. You know, and you sat there quiet. You didn't say anything. That's kind of the problem. That's kind of the problem. There was a way for you to slow Myron up without necessarily saying what he said was wrong and not going in too much on Kevin. There are ways to do these things. You know this. You were speaking about giving you flowers. Angry Man, I give you flowers. I shout you out. I'm a nobody, so it don't matter. But still, Angry Man, you're still salty about that. And I think it's coloring the way you see these things. You had a falling out with BGS over this. I understand where you're coming from. Look at Z sound like the goddamn therapist. Angry Man, you gotta let this go. You got it's been years, brother, and it wasn't even you that you let Myron throw Kevin under the bus in front of the white guys. Didn't you when you were and Kevin were going back and forth about suits and having at least this many suits and different color suits in your closet? Weren't you talking about, how this appeals to a certain type of white folks and how this is kind of the sign of being colonized? Wasn't that your argument, Angry Man? Do you not see the problem with letting Myron talk like this about another black man, a dead black man, a notable dead black man in front of the white guys? You don't see how this is a problem? Angry Man, do you not? I said it earlier. We got to be careful how far we're willing to go because of our resentment to spite others, to do the I told you so. I'm going to link it. I hear what y'all saying. I'm glancing at the comments. I'll read them later because Mr. Z got to do some things. I hear what y'all saying. I'm gonna link the video so y'all could the stream so y'all can get your own opinion. Don't just go off of what Z is saying. So y'all can see Angry Man's, and I'll timestamp it when he really gets underway around the 20-minute mark, right? I, I I'll timestamp it and y'all can really hear Angry Man in his own words. Angry Man, I hear you, brother, but this association with Myron, and you said Myron put everybody that he came up with on. I hear you. Look at how Myron speaks. Look at how Myron moves concerning black people, black men. Look at how dismissive Myron is. Look how far he's willing to go with the 12-year-old white boy edgelord crap. He's literally losing money doing it. It was never going to be Myron, Angry Man. Kevin was never going to endorse Myron a particular way. I understand your argument, but why is Myron making this argument? He was never look at who Kevin really started to associate with. Yeah, you say, you were there with him in the trenches, but then he got on and he didn't go on people's channels, and then he went on BGS's channel and y'all checked him. Okay, I hear you. Or other people checked him and then he never went back. All right. And yes, by the way, Kevin did shout out BGS on his stream. Mr. Z heard it with his own ears. Kevin shouted out Charles Faulkner Jr. on his stream. Mr. Z heard it with his own ears. So yes, Angry Man, to what you're saying. Kevin had Dr. T. Hassan Johnson on. Mr. Z watched that stream. So, to what you're saying, Angry Man, these things did happen. But my argument, once again, Angry Man, do you think it's wise having Myron, of all people, make these arguments? Els Active says, I found BGS because of Kevin. There you go. I hear what you're saying. Look at who Kevin started to roll with. Attorney Dennis Sperling, right? The lead attorney, MTR. Fine, you're making the argument that that's after he blew up. They essentially, your argument is what? They hitched their carts to his wagon. All right, I hear you. I hear you. And Myron and Fresh and Fit didn't hitch their cart to Kevin and to Rolo and to a number of others. Huh? Oh, he shot out Black Ram also? And David Carroll. Thank you. Thank you, Louis. So I'm not gonna keep y'all too long. Z got stuff to do, right? Reckless streams, reckless streams. If anybody wants, y'all can send this to Angry Man. I'm not sure he'll listen to it. Angry Man, brother, it's been years. I saw the look on your face when you said, "Oh, y'all can't shame me." Yeah, Negroes always said about other black people. Nobody could nobody black could tell anybody black anything. That's half the problem. This to say the reason why I'm saying that because I'm recalling Steve Harvey when he um um was pretty dismissive about his staff and them walking into his room, which I understood. But still, that same attitude, the same attitude he had when he tried to tell black people don't get 8 hours of sleep, and the white folks checked his ass. He ain't say nothing then, huh? He ain't talk to the white folks like dismissive. It's the same thing with Angry Man. A lot of black people do this thing. Y'all so dismissive to other black people. The same thing the women are on, the same thing the men are on. Y'all, shut up, Negro. I don't gotta hear what you gotta say, huh? Y'all quick to little Negro somebody, big man somebody. I'm big man. You shut up. Okay, all right, all right. Off a BGS community tab, and that's why he does it. Shout out to BGS, right? I responded to one of my first streams was responding to something Angry Man covered. One of my first streams, what was it, 2.5 years ago, something like that? 3-ish years ago, approaching 3 years ago. So, all right, y'all. Look, Z, time is of the essence. Anyway, I hear you, Angry Man. You made solid points and arguments. I think you had solid points. You made good arguments. I hear you, brother, not Myron. I'm gonna just straight up say it, not Myron. And that's as a Johnny come lately. I'm a Johnny come lately. I said it, not Myron, bro. Angry Man, you did. I grew up with the Myrons. I'm similar age to Myron. I'm telling you, not Myron. If you don't smell it, I smell it. I'll pull your coattails. Hey, angry man, I'll be. You could big bro me. I'm telling you right now. I'm pulling on your coattails. Hey, angry man, not Myron. I'm telling you, not Myron. Huh? Myron over here overtly pressing chicks for some bedroom fun so they could be on the show. He not even doing. He was at least he wasn't doing it in some slick way where he could you could moonwalk out of it if you get caught. None of that. You sure you wanted to be that guy? All right. Okay. Z hear you. Z hear you. Right. I hear you. I hear you. I don't know. I don't think it's smart. Huh? But what do I know? Anyway, y'all. We'll pause right here. Love piece of chicken grease. Y'all check out other Black Manosphere content, other non-Manosphere content for the love of God. Shout out to you, Angry Man, brother. I still listen to you occasionally. I obviously you're a founding member. I think you have great points. And Mr. Z, remember you with the Thanos glove. Yes, everything you said. Yes, I'm not calling you a liar. I'm saying what, Myron? No, that's what I'm saying, Angry Man. This has less to do with your argument, to be frank with you, and more. Are you sure you want to be associated with Myron, though? And you, brother, don't forget why you said you're the one who coined the term Black Manosphere. Don't forget why. You let Myron take you down a road. You want to turn to your left, turn to your right, be like, oh crap, how did I end up here? All right, you're my elder. Maybe you see something I don't see. Maybe I just don't see what your vision is and your plan is. Okay, fine. I'll wait. I'll sit down. But if it go the way I think it's gonna go, Mr. Z, I told you so game is impeccable. Huh? So I'll pause right there. Love piece of chicken grease. Y'all go check out other Black Manosphere content and non-Manosphere content. And Mr. Z out. All right.